Today's topic is GTA 6 going to meet everyone's crazy expectations? And what do we know about expectations? Well, they always get met, right? Wrong. Obviously, people know not to have high expectations when it comes to anything, but especially when it comes to GTA 6. And I hear all the time how people think that we're all going to be disappointed and let down, and that there's no way GTA 6 could live up to the hype or it could live up to all these crazy expectations that everybody has. Well, here's where I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Number one, if you're a GTA fan, your expectations will be met. And I'm sure a lot of you watching this video are actual GTA fans, and you're not just like wondering, what GTA 6 is, or, GTA 6 is probably not going to be your first GTA game. And with that being said, you have to understand that everybody that likes GTA likes it for the same reasons. It's an open world crime game where you literally rob banks, you steal cars, you steal motorcycles, planes, jets, kill a lot of people, you kill police, you rob banks, you do all this. And that is pretty much what people come to expect from GTA. They're not expecting to get one of the best stories ever made. They're not expecting to get, for you to be crying the whole time and thinking, oh my God, what a masterpiece, this and that and the third. A lot of people play GTA for the simple fact that it's literally just a fun crime game where you go and mess around and kill people, shoot stuff, whatever, So for most of those kinds of gamers, you're going to get your expectations met because it's going to deliver more than you could even hope for in that type of regard, because we're probably going to see more robberies, more heists, more activities, more things like that than we've ever had in any type of GTA game in the past, right? And so for those GTA fans, I think 9.5 out of 10, they're all going to be satisfied. But what I think really needs to be addressed is this whole topic that, GTA 6 is going to be the best game of all time, right? It's going to be the best game of all time, and it's going to make everybody happy. It's going to be the best thing anyone's ever played. Now, people are really skeptical of that, but I have an explanation that hopefully you would find interesting or compelling, because I think the reason that GTA 6 will be the greatest game of all time is because not only will it be a great crime simulator, but it's aiming to be the everything game. Now, what does that mean? It means that GTA is trying to have so much in it that it would essentially appeal to almost every type of gamer, right? It would have activities like basketball or, golf, tennis maybe, pool, bunch of activities like that, a bunch of crime activities that's there as well, a lot of social aspects where you can, engage in fashion or maybe car shows and stuff like that. They're going to have a bunch of stuff when it comes to car enthusiasts or like plane enthusiasts, whatever kind of enthusiast you are of any freaking sort, you're going to have something there. They're also going to have working out. They're going to have all of these little features that are not just going to make it a crime game. They're going to make it essentially a life sim where you can kind of find something for everyone. There's going to be something for everyone in that game that's going to make them happy when they play it. Now, of course, there's still going to be haters in that game. There's going to be people that will never be happy with anything. But for the majority of gamers, there's going to be something in there for you. And that's just covering the base layer of the game. That's just the base layer. So if we actually start to break down what makes games good and what makes Rockstar games good, you're going to see even more of why this game is going to be what it is. And so let's look at the way that Rockstar makes games. What are they known for? Rockstar is known for putting more attention to detail, or having more attention to detail, than any other game studio in the past. They're able to essentially create worlds that have so much little minute details that people think don't even matter, but they do matter, and they actually end up making the games feel super lived in and alive and immersive. Despite that, there's also this thing called a sandbox. Every game has a sandbox. Now, what is a sandbox? A sandbox is what the game is built to be, right? So it's kind of a combination of the engine, the physics engines, and the gameplay mechanics and the rules that the game has and stuff like that. That's called the sandbox. And Rockstar is known for having one of the best sandboxes out of any game, which is why people always want crazy DLCs like zombie DLCs or crazy whatever wacky DLCs, because if there's an amazing world, if there's an amazing sandbox, you can essentially put anything into it and have it be fun and enjoyable. Not because the missions are good or the narrative is good, but because literally playing the game itself and just being in the game makes you feel like it just feels good. It just feels good, and it's fun to play because it feels responsive. And so Rockstar is known for having one of the best sandboxes out of any developer, at least in my opinion. And not only that, but they are using something called UGC to eventually make GTA 6 everything. What I mean is that people will be able to make whatever they want inside of GTA 6. So if you're someone who's unhappy, or you don't maybe like crime games, or you don't like being a bank robber or something of that nature, at some point you will literally be able to play GTA 6 and have a farm simulator. Okay? You're going to be able to have the best zombie game, the best farming game, the best who knows what alien killing game inside of GTA 6 because of the UGC that Rockstar is working to implement into their base game, which they're already doing with even GTA 5. And they already bought the companies that made like UGC popular, like 5M and NoPixel. So ultimately, the game is going to be able to be made into anything people want down the line. So if GTA may be not, your cup of tea, you're going to be able to play a version of it that is for you, that you enjoy, right? So we basically have the game itself, the base game that's coming out, which is going to appeal to almost everyone because it's going to have something for everyone, except if you're into like really fantasy games, maybe then you won't really enjoy it. But eventually, all of that will be in GTA because of the UGC. So all in all, I think truly that most people's expectations will be met, and that this game will truly deliver on, in ways that we can't even imagine, right? In ways we can't even imagine, because they have put billions of dollars, not into the story of the game, not into the missions, or I'm sure they did as well, but most of all that money was spent building an amazing sandbox, an amazing world that is fun to just be in, fun to just exist in. Not to mention that Florida is going to be an amazing map that is going to offer so much different variety and exploration. You're going to have the ocean to explore an entire ocean area. The map is the biggest map they're making so far. The vehicles are going to feel most likely amazing. The guns are going to feel great. Here's hoping. There's going to be hand-to-hand combat. You're going to be able to have fight clubs. You're going to be able to do a variety of different sports and water activities. So even the base game will definitely deliver in a lot of ways, even if the narrative might not even be that strong. And that's something that I don't even see a lot of people talking about, because a lot of people, they just talk about how the missions might be crazy or the story might be crazy. But what they don't realize is just the game itself and the gameplay itself will be enough to blow most people away. And so that's kind of what I want to put out there. I kind of want to let you guys know that, those really high expectations, they will be met for a lot of reasons. And I know that people may not agree with that, and people are going to be like, oh, the game's going to flop, there's no way it could reach it. Keep being negative, keep talking shit, but I guarantee if you're someone that's talking shit or whatever, you will eventually be playing GTA 6. You will eventually play it yourself, and guess what? You'll eventually probably like it. Let's be real. You probably will like it. And I also want to touch on the hate a little bit towards the end, since we're getting to the end of the video. I do want to address the hate. And there's a lot of people saying that GTA 6 needs to fail, and that like the gaming industry will get better if it fails. And that is the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life. It's actually backwards. Because if GTA fails, that means that every other game company will let their balls out and be able to kind of get away with whatever they want. They're going to think, oh, well, if GTA 6 is a flop, then we can kind of do whatever we want with our game, and, people will still buy it up. That would only make things worse, and it would continue all the messed up things that game developers have been doing, all the laziness that we see in game development. It's just going to keep going. But if GTA succeeds, which it will succeed, it's going to put every developer on their A game. And every single developer is going to now compete with GTA 6 because they realize that it's one of the best, like masterpiece games that's ever been made or whatever. They're going to realize that they're going to have to make a game that does something different or better than GTA 6, and it's going to push them to make better games. And we as gamers will benefit, and we will all benefit if GTA succeeds because other game developers will be trying to one up GTA. And if they're going to be trying to one up it, ultimately, that game is going to be incredible if it's trying to be better than GTA 6. Anyways, that's the video. Just wanted to kind of address this quick topic about expectations and why I think GTA 6 will exceed expectations. But I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments what you think and if you think I'm wrong and why. And let me know why. If you think it won't meet expectations, let me know why in the comments. But ultimately, I think it will. So with that being said, I do want to let you guys know that we have a Discord in the description where you guys could hop in. We have an amazing community and I would love to see you be a part of it if you decide that's what you want to do. I'm also live every single day. So if you want to catch me and talk to me about anything, literally anything, we could talk about anything, which is crazy. Other streamers don't do that. And we talk about GTA 6, obviously. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you actually see when I'm going to be live. Another thing is if you want to get healthy and you want to start working out a little bit, there is a workout program that I made that's very affordable that helps beginners start getting your health in check. If you want to be healthy for GTA 6, that's in the description as well. And as I always say, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys in Vice City.